Namaste, my dear students. All of you are welcome in this today's virtual class, and I am here to take your English class of class 7. We are going to do the grammatical section of unit 2. And at first I would like to show you the picture before entering into the topic. Let's see it here in the slide. Okay. Look at the following pictures and guess what they say. You have to guess, my dear students. Now see it here. Okay. Here in these two pictures, what can you see? In the first picture, you can see the dense forest, the thick forest. And there are so many trees here. But in the second picture, you can see the bare land with few trees only. But these pictures indicate the same place, okay? And this is the past situation and this is the present situation. And nowadays also we are facing the same problem. Is it? Yes, good. And how would you write it in the sentence form? Of the same place, the past situation and the present situation. Okay, let's see it here. There used to be a forest, but now there is not. There isn't. That means there used to be forest in the past, but in the present there isn't. All the trees have been cut down. Okay, this is the first picture. Now let's go to the second picture also. Okay, what is this? What can you see here? The students like you. Is it? Yes. The students like you, they are going to the school on foot. Another picture now. What can you see here? You can see the students going to school by bus. And this is the past habit and this is the present habit. Now let's see it here. What to write? The students used to go to school on foot, but now they go by bus. That means it was their past habit to go to school on foot, but now in the present they go by bus, because nowadays we have a lot of facilities and we have bus facilities and other facilities also. But in the past, there wasn't the facility. And so the students used to go to school on foot. But now they go by bus. Now I have one more example to clarify you. Let's see it. Okay. What can you see here? The black hair of a woman. Is it? Yes. Another picture, you can see the blue hair of a woman. And it is the picture of the same, they are the picture of the same woman. But this was her past habit and this is her present habit. Now how to present it in the sentence? See it? She used to have black hair. It was her past habit to have black hair. But now she has blue hair. It is her present habit. Okay. Now my dear students, I think you have guessed our today's topic. What is it? Can you tell? Can you guess? Okay, today's our topic is how and where to use used to or habitual past. Okay, I'm going to write the topic now. It is used to habitual past. Okay. This is our today's topic, and to clarify this topic, to know about what is used to, where is it used, how is it used, I brought it in the chart also in the very simple form, and after that we will go through the slide also. Let's see it here. Okay, I have pasted here the chart. Let's see it. It's our today's topic, used to, and it's used for the habitual past. Okay. Now, it means what? It means that it was the habit in the past, as I have already shown you in the examples, in the pictures also. We have seen 3 pictures, my dear students, and there we found that it means that it was the habit in the past. I have highlighted it also, the habit in the past, and it describes our past habits. It is already told here also that is no longer in the present situation. It's not there now. It's not there in the current situation. It was the habit in the past. Okay, we can find other things about used to in the slide also. I prepared it here. Let's see it in the slide again. Used to, our today's topic. Let's read it out. This refers, used to refers to an action or habit that happened regularly in the past that does not continue now, as I just told here also. Okay, no longer in the present situation. And we have the example here. Let's see it in the picture. Okay, what is this? What can you see in this picture? People. There is smoking in the public place. And in the second picture, they are not allowed to smoke in the public place. You have the picture and the sign of no smoking also. But this was their past habit, and this is the what? This is the what? Current situation. So while writing the sentence, we will be writing in this way. People used to smoke in public places. It was their habit to smoke in public places, but not now. It's restricted. It is not allowed now. This is the present situation. This was their past habit, but this is their present situation. Now, we can also use used to for something that was true in the past, but no longer is now. Let's see the example. Okay, what is this? What can you see here? You can see the Bagmati river, the well-known river of Kathmandu Valley. Maybe you have heard, isn't it, my dear students? Yes. So, I have made the sentence here, Bagmati river used to be clean. That was true in the past. As I have written here, that was true in the past, but no longer is now. It is dirty now. Okay, you can see the dot, so many dots here. Can you see? So, Bagmati river used to be clean means used to be clean, it was true in the past, but not true now. It's no longer now. Okay. Okay, now I am going to ask you some questions, my dear students. Okay. What did you used to do when you were too young? What did you used to do? Now you are in class 7, maybe 11 years old, 12 years old, or 13 years old. Isn't it? Yes. Then what did you used to do when you were too young? When you were very small? What did you used to do? Okay. Shall I guess? Shall I guess? Now see here. This is your picture, my dear students. This is your picture. What are you doing here? You are crying. Okay, you are crying here. Now, and how will you tell? How will you tell? Now, see here. You used to cry a lot. I think my guess is right. Is it? My guess is right. You used to cry a lot when you were too young, and this is your past habit. To cry a lot when you were too young. Okay, I will guess another also. Shall I? Okay, very good. Now, okay, what can you see here in the picture? You are here. You are holding your father's hand. And your father is taking you where? Is taking you to your school. Okay, he's taking you to your school. You are very young. When you were very young. And how will you tell it to tell about your past habit? How will you tell? Now, your father used to take you to his school. It was my guess. I think my guess is right. My dear students. Okay, my father used to take you to school. That means it was your past habit to go to school with your father. It was your past habit. Now I think you will go with your friend. You go alone also, or you go with your friend because you are already grown up. You used to go to school with your father because you were too young at that time. Isn't it? You are too young. Look, see, you are so small at that time. You are so small. Now you are grown up already. Okay, now my dear students, I would like to share my experience. Okay, my past habit. Some of my past habits here. Just see it. Okay, what did I used to do when I was young? Now I am old. And I am sharing my past habit with you. What did I used to do when I was young? Let's see here. Okay, what is this? What is this? Maybe you are well known about it. Especially the girls. Is it? Especially the girls. Okay, now what I am telling is I used to play skipping. It was my past habit to play skipping. But not now because I am old. So it was my past habit to play skipping. But not now. Okay. Now another. Okay. Do you know are you famous with this picture? Are you well known of this picture? Do you know? Which place is it? Which place is it? Okay, it is Bindabasini temple. Okay, now what I have written my past habit, look. I used to go to Bindabasini temple every month when I lived in Pokhara. That means it was my past habit to go to Bindabasini temple every month when I lived in Pokhara. But now I am here in Kathmandu. And I do not go to Bindabasini temple because I am not there now. I am here in Kathmandu. And it was my past habit to go to Bindabasini temple every month when I lived in Pokhara. So this is my past. Now I have one more past habit. Let's see. I have written it in the negative form. Okay. See here. Which game is it? Written it already here. It is chess. I did not used to play chess when I was in school. Did not used to play chess means I used to play other games, not chess. So it was my past habit when I was in school. Now my dear students, I would like to tell you that there are so many types of sentences. Okay. For an example, affirmative sentence, negative sentences and interrogative sentences. And we have WH questions and S-no questions inside interrogative sentences. So we should know about how to use used to in those sentences. Okay, I have prepared these structures for you. Let's see it first. Okay, first one, we have affirmative sentence. Affirmative sentences are often called positive sentences, assertive sentences, or what? Or statement sentences also. Okay, now we have this structure here. Let's see it. First of all, we will have subject at the first and used to. After that, we have base form of the verb. Okay, my dear students, Base form of the verb is verb 1. I think you have done the forms of verbs in the junior classes. Let me remind you by writing here. Let's see it. Okay, let's take the verb go. Go is verb 1, verb 2 is what? Can you tell? Can you recall? Okay, go went. After that, gone. And verb 4 is going, ing form. And at last, verb 5 is goes. Now, this verb 1 is called the base form of the verb. Okay, base form of the verb, or you can tell root form of the verb. Root form of the verb. And while using used to, we always use verb 1 for the habitual past. Always verb 1, that is root form of the verb, as we have seen here in the slide also. And at last, there we have object. Okay, let me show you the example also here. Okay, we can see the pictures first. Now look, in the first picture, what is it there? What is it there in the first picture? Children are playing in the street. And in the second picture, you can see the children playing on the ground. Isn't it? Yes. Now, and look here. Children used to play football in the street is the sentence. And we are applying the structure here. First of all, children is the subject. Okay. We have the subject, and as subject we have children here. And used to is here, base form of the verb or verb 1 or the root form of the verb is kept here as play. Play is verb 1 and football is the object. So we have applied the structure of affirmative sentence here. And the sentence is children used to play football in the street, and this picture was the past habit, and this is the present habit. Okay. Now, after this, we have another more picture. Okay, what can you see here? A woman having a long hair. And here, a woman having, the same woman having the short hair. And how will you tell it here? She used to have long hair, but now she has short hair. All the structure of the affirmative sentence is used here. Subject is here, used to is here, and have is also here, and long hair is also here. And here we have kept the present habit. She used to have long hair, was her past habit, but now she has short hair, is her present habit. Okay. Now let's go to another sentence, that is negative sentence. That is negative sentence, and negative sentence structure, let's see it. Okay, at first we have subject, and after that we have did not, used to. The base form of the verb, and I have already told you we will be using always the base form of the verb while writing in the used to form. Okay. Plus object. Okay, let's see the example. Now look, people did not used to wear masks when they walked in the street. What is the subject here? People is the subject, and did not used to is kept here as told in the structure. Base form of the verb is wear, and masks is the object. So all the structure is applied here. Now, you can see the pictures also. All of you are known about our current situation because of COVID-19. We have to wear masks nowadays. So, this is the current situation, and this is the past situation, past habit, and this is the present habit. You can see it here. Now one more example of negative form. Okay, they did not used to go to cinema. The structure is applied here. Subject did not used to and bhagwan. Okay, now look here. What are they doing here? They did not used to go to cinema means they used to stay at home. They used to watch cinema at home. Okay, now look. But now they go to where? They go to the theater. We have the differences. This is the past habit and this is the present habit. Okay, now after this we have interrogative sentences. Interrogative sentence. Now let's see the structure. First of all, we have ask no question. As I have already told you, we have two type of sentences here, ask no questions and another it is WH question. First of all, we have the structure of ask no question. What is it here? Just say it. Did plus subject plus used to plus base form of the verb. Now what will be the example? Let's see it here. Okay, can you guess what are they doing? Can you guess? They are quarreling. These two children are quarreling. So how will you form the sentence in the interrogative form? How will you form? Okay, let's see it here. Okay, did they used to quarrel? Did is here and subject is they and used to and base form of the verb is quarrel. The structure is applied here in this sentence. Okay, now let's say another also. Okay, what can you see here in the picture? Small child is going to the school. And how can you form it in the ask no question form? And remember, my dear students, ask no question always begins with the auxiliary verb. Okay, only with the auxiliary verb. Now look. Did she used to go to school alone? This is the ask no question form where you are using used to. Okay, now we have WH question. Now the structure of WH question, see it, and WH question always starts with the WH words, just like for an example, what, when, how, and where. These are the examples of WH question. Okay, at first we have WH word, did, subject, plus used to, plus base form of the verb means bhagwan, and at last we have object. Now see here, what did he used to do in the evening? What is the man doing here in the evening? Okay, what did he used to do in the evening? All of the structure is applied here. WH word is here, we have did also, and he is the subject, used to, and do is the base form of the verb. Okay, now let's see another. Okay, do you know him? A well-known figure. Do you know? A famous footballer of our country. He is none other than Ganesh Thapa. But how will you form question? How will you form the question form structure in WH question? Let's say it here. What game did he use to play? It is in the form of WH question and we are applying used to here. Okay. Now my dear students, we have finished doing using used to in different types of sentences. After this, I would like to share you one interesting story here about my mother's lifestyle. Let's see it. Now look here. You can see two pictures here. Okay. My mother used to work in field, but now she runs her own business. This was her past habit and this is her present habit. Okay, you can see clearly in the picture also. This is my mother's lifestyle, now and then. Past habit and the present habit. My mother used to work in field, but now she runs her own business. This was her past habit and this is her present habit. Now another also is, my mother used to walk. Look here. My mother used to walk to the market. You can see it here. She is walking. My mother used to walk to the market, but now she rides on a scooter to go to the market. You can see her riding the scooter. Can you see two pictures? Yes. It was her past habit and it is her present habit. Look here, she did not used to wear modern dress. Is this the modern dress? No, it is a traditional dress. She did not used to wear modern dresses, but now she does. This was her past habit and this is her present habit. Okay, now I have one more thing about my mother. Now see here, two pictures, differences. I have written it here also. You can read it out. My mother used to cook on firewood when she was in village, but now she cooks on a gas stove. Which picture can you guess was of the past? This one? This one is of past? No, this one is of past. She used to cook on firewood. This was her past habit. Now, this is her present habit. Okay? So, my mother used to cook on firewood when she was in village. But now she cooks on a gas stove. She's using firewood here. You can see the woods here, isn't it? Now she cooks on a gas stove. You can see the gas here. Okay? Okay, my dear students, I would like to share my travel experience also with you and would like to read it out with me. Will you? Okay, very good. Let's see it here. My travel experience. And I have all the forms of sentences here using used to. And I have highlighted here with the red color also. You can see it here and we'll read it out. Wait. Okay, first of all, I had an interesting travel experience when I was young. I, along with my friends, went to Chitwan when I was in class 10. I was a little bit nervous because I did not used to go anywhere without my family. On the way to the Chitwan, one of my friends asked, "Why didn't you used to travel alone?" I was quiet. After that, we were diverted to other topics. Then we started to sing and dance in the bus. We enjoyed a lot. I did not used to stay away from my family. So I thought I might miss my family and I wouldn't enjoy the travel. In fact, I used to travel only with my family, but my travel with my friends became so exciting that I did not feel a second boring and lonely. Okay, my dear students, I had an interesting travel experience when I was young. It was the travel experience when I was young. I, along with my friends, went to Chitwan when I was in class 10, when I was very young. Okay, not now. It was a bit nervous because I did not used to go anywhere without my family. Okay, now see in this sentence, I did not used to go anywhere without my family. Which sentence is it? As we have just done before, which sentence is it? It's negative sentence. Negative sentence, but we have applied used to here. We use used to. Now look here. I did not used to go anywhere without my family. Now, after this, on the way to the Chitwan, one of my friends asked, "Why didn't you use to travel alone?" And which sentence is it? Why didn't you use to travel alone? Which sentence is it, my dear students? Okay, WH question, because the sentence starts with WH word in the WH question. And we are using used to also. So, why didn't you used to travel alone? I've applied the WH form of the sentence here. Now, we'll read it out again. I was quiet. After that, we are diverted to other topics. Then we started to sing and dance in the bus. We enjoyed a lot. I did not use to stay away from my family. Again here, I did not use to stay away from my family. I have used it here also and I repeated it here also. Can you tell which form of sentence is it? It is negative sentence. Okay, negative sentence, but we have used to here. So I thought I might miss my family and I wouldn't enjoy the travel. In fact, I used to travel only with my family. Again, I have used to here. And which type of sentence is it? Can you tell? Okay, affirmative sentence, or you can tell positive sentence also. I used to travel only with my family, but my travel with my friends became so exciting that I did not feel a second boring and lonely. Okay, my dear students, this is my travel experience. And in today's class, we have done a lot of activities and we have seen so many examples with pictures also, to make you clear about the concept of used to, habitual past. Okay, let's see what we have done today. Okay, today's summary, what we did it. Firstly, I have shown you few pictures and asked you to guess what they say. Before starting the topic, I asked you to guess the topic by showing the pictures. Is it? Yes. Now, I have provided you the rules of using used to with pictures also. I have shown so many pictures. And I have provided you the rules also. I have asked you few questions to know what you used to do when you were too young. And I guessed that. And I wrote it there. And I wrote it there on the slide. And I think I was right. Is it? Yes. I have told you what I used to do when I was too young. I've told you also. Another, I have shown you how to use used to in affirmative, negative and interrogative sentences, in different type of sentences. And after that, I have shared my travel experience with you at the end of the class. And my dear students, I will give you the homework. Okay, you have to do the homework, and your homework is to write your past habit when you were too young. And you have to develop the paragraph. And I'll be writing here in the board also. Okay, now let's see. Now see here, what did you used to do when you were too young? Your past habit, your past experience, write in a paragraph. This is your homework, my dear students. Now I think you have enjoyed my class very much. Thank you and namaste.